No. Okay, it's recording. Uh, sharpen my knives. I sharpen knives, but I sharpen my pencils. Now that I have sharpened my pencils, I have everything in clear. I have this plant that I showed you yesterday, or the previous day, or whatever. Now it's getting this irritated because of the centrality or some what reason, that old reason, and now I don't have like a man thesis, teas, whatever is that. The word is narcissus, I believe. My dry thing is here. Looks so cool. And I don't know. I mean, I have tried to find him. I have tried to find him and not look creepy in the way, which is creepy for me because now I look like a desperate housewife trying to find his husband and not finding his husband. And I think I'm close to the answer, and the answer involves knowing a guy that I have met recently and I have subscribed to him, and no one knows who I'm subscribed to, so don't worry if you're gonna go crazy about the fact that we're gonna discover you. I don't know, my time for marriage is starting to tick. And what I mean, come on, start going. Do you see the thing moving? What I mean is that everyone has the time and you hear the noise. And that noise is annoying, and this is why when you get someone, you keep waiting, and that noise is the noise that my head makes when I'm not with the person I'm supposed to be. I feel so bad, and I started smoking, blah 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 blah, and what leads to being alone again and for always. And the sentence in Spanish is your eyes will expire, and I think that moment has arrived, and I didn't have a boyfriend because I used to have a boyfriend, and then I have another boyfriend, and the other boyfriend because we decided to have some space, and it didn't work out, and he got angry and he disappeared. And now I'm with this ring, which is pathetic, trying to look like crazies. The craziest, no, the coolest ever. When I'm not, I have a shop that doesn't make enough money, and it sounds like really good now. And you see the clock is still ticking. I don't know how many minutes have passed, but anyway. And it's sarcastic that my life looks like a roller coaster. I used to tell you, and you believed it because you believed I was talking about Eric or whatever. I mean, Eric has been in my life, but I don't know. I mean, you have to think about who you love and what you love for. And the truth is that myself, I love to be loved, and everyone deserves to be loved. And sometimes when you want to be loved by someone, depends if you're bisexual or gay, you have to come out of the closet, and that involves a horrible time in your life that you pass once, even though you try several times in your life, because every time you come out. And the beginning is really hard, but after a while it's easier and easier. And sometimes you don't need even to tell, because I think who you have to tell is the persons you care about, or the persons who are important in your life. And the person I haven't told, and I have told, obviously, but I refuse to tell her, is my grandma, because she's from a different generation and she thinks in a different way. And myself, I have decided that if I get married, which I want, and obviously it's not going to be tomorrow because I know how things work, and obviously it's not the way it's going to work. I hope so, but who knows. I want to be with that person for the rest of my life, and I think that's not realistic at all because, as the person told me, they're not a happy couple, and I think happy couples were never as happy at the beginning, and they get married and they don't become happy, and you have to decide if you're happy with me or not. And it has nothing to do with me being depressed right now, because I might be depressed, but I feel happy with you, and you feel happy with me. And the things, I can have my ups and downs and everything, but the reason is that the person will make you happy means that the person will make you feel good. And that feeling is gonna live forever because my fathers and my father and my mother never had that feeling, and they do never get that feeling. But for example, I know a couple that break out and they do have a very good feeling between them, and they still have that feeling even though they have breakout. Or for example, I know couples who are not so good feeling about it, and they keep all their life the feeling because it's like, I don't know. And the truth is that I think we had that feeling, at least with you. I know I'm not realistic anyway, because you're not gonna be there tomorrow. You're not gonna say the sentence, and I'm not gonna answer and say the same sentence again. And I'm gonna be ticking all the fucking time. I'm becoming like older and older and being lonely and finding crappy relationships with people that I don't care about. I don't want to happen that. I want to have a cool relationship with someone I love and have these headsets sets with the splitter or whatever it's called, and make something. Maybe you don't like that, or maybe become a ballerina and dance all over the place, because apparently I dance really well because a woman teach me, who learned to play ballet. I don't know when, but apparently I do the pliage or whatever I do really well, and I'm a really good dancer and I dance really cool. But the truth is that I want to do something with my life, and it's now. No, when you're 40, as you told me, I don't believe that because I'm 28. I'm gonna be 30 in 2 years. I don't want to be like forever, forever, forever complaining about. I know you can be D, you can be M, you can be, I don't know, maybe G, I don't know. But I hate my life. I want to hate my life. It's the people who I have around, and I want to change that. And saying that sentence that sounds like really nice to them and nice to you. I want to have a new life, and the Americans invented something that is called uni unicellular or unifamiliar family, and I want to have that. Even though my family has one, we have family we have our own family and our own self. Maybe we can have kids. I don't know, because you're a man and I'm a man. That maybe we can adopt. I don't know. I think we can have kids, but I'm not that sure. My gynecologist told me so, and even though I was thinking it was right, I don't know if it's gonna be legal. So I mean, kids is not an important thing right now because you're probably young. I'm young, and we can have kids later, I guess. But for having kids, you need money. And what else? I don't know. I wanna have a life, and the life. I don't know. I told you I want a house, but but I want the independence of having a house, not the house for having a house. And in Spain, having a house is not having a house. Having a house is having independence. You can rent the house, you can borrow the house, or whatever you can do. You will have the independence. And that's something what at the end of the day is important to us. And I don't know. I hope this thing is not gonna be at night because I don't want to hear it all the time. So, oh my god, I will have to say goodbye. And it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have to change it to something. So, bye. In case you'd wonder if I get out of batteries, I can use this clock because it's the old style clocks. So, bye.